Hey, good morning everybody. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Paul. I own and operate TCI Development. We're a building contracting company located in Southern California. If you've been following along, we are back out here on the 4,000 square foot custom home going in the beautiful Temecula wine country. I have been out of town for about 2.5 weeks. I had to take a break. I went out of town, got a little relaxed time, and now I'm back. While I was gone, a lot was taking place here. And prior to me leaving, we were installing the drywall and the guys were mudding and taping the drywall. They are finished with that. The finish they put on the inside is a level 4, is what we consider a level 4. You might call it something else in a different state, but it's a hand troweled knockdown finish. Looks really good, probably my favorite finish of all time to put on custom home walls. It's not an orange peel, which we consider apartment grade. But as I mentioned previously in another video, if you're going to get into a level 4 or level 5 would be totally smooth walls, a total smooth finish. If you're going to do those types of finishes, you're going to want some serious stud straightening taking place, and we pointed that out in a previous video. You don't want wavy walls. So we went with a level 4 hand trowel knockdown finish. The walls are perfectly straight. It came out absolutely beautiful. We do have some footage we're going to put in this video because I filmed it before I went out of town, and I'll go in and take a look at that and get a little more footage of what's going on. But also, Steve and Charlie Bolin from Bolin Plastering are here right now. They're my plastering contractor. They are here putting the color coat on the house. You can see that going on behind me. It's ivory in color, and we'll go down and catch some footage of that. Some of the other things that took place while we were out of town, Mikey was here and he put in the utility trench all the way up. It comes down the driveway right here, ties into the panel. We have the utility trench all opened up. We also have the water line placed. So the water line goes up this side. Right here, there's going to be two 3,500 gallon water tanks because we don't have enough pressure coming from the street. We need 1,100 gallons a minute. We only have 500 gallons a minute. So that is not enough for the fire suppression system. We need at least 1,100 gallons a minute, and we need a dedicated 2-inch line from the street all the way to the fire sprinklers. We don't have 1,100 gallons a minute. We have 500 gallons a minute. So we're going to run the 2-inch line, and we already ran it. It's going to go right down here and go into those 3,500 gallon tanks, and then it will come out of the tank and go into the house to the fire suppression system. We also ran a main line for the house water, and then we ran an 1.25 inch line for future irrigation. So I pointed out in a previous video, we always throw in extra stuff. We put extra conduits going underneath the driveway. You can see them stubbing up right here, okay? These extra conduits go right here and go over to the panel because this is going to be a concrete driveway. So in the future, if he wants electrical right over here, he can have it. You know, if he wants to do Christmas lights or he wants to do some kind of patio over here or whatever he wants to do, they have extra conduits in the ground going underneath the driveway, and he won't have to jackhammer his driveway. It doesn't cost much. We don't ask, and we always just throw it in. We put sleeves underneath the driveway, and we put extra water lines going to that side as well. And we put some 4-inch pipe under there so you could slide lines under or electrical under or whatever you want to do in the future. So all of that is taken care of. Let's go down here and take a look at the finish and see what's going on. So you can see right here, the color is ivory. They just put this on so it's a little wet. They use a 16-20 mix. This is a light sand finish, and 16-20 mix is a coarse sand is number 16. They use half of that sand, and then they use a half 20 mix, which is very fine sand. So you can see, I pointed out in the previous video, this is a soffitted eave. We're going to start the roofing next week. So the roofing is going to start next Tuesday, but we had to hold off on that because we needed to get this color coat going up the eave right here, and then the drip metal for the roofing will go over that color coat. You can see right there, you can see the roofing paper, and then the drip metal will go over that. So that had to be done first before we could do the roofing, but this job is turning out real nice. You can see right here, they have everything masked off, right? And they're working around the corner over here. We have our Mexican Fabio. See that hairdo? Look at that. Huh? Guy like a supermodel down in Mexico. And we got Steve's working here. Steve Bolin, that's my plastering contractor. You've seen him in previous videos. So everything's going really good out here. Working around the back of the house now. There's Charlie. You guys saw Charlie in the previous video. This is Daniel. Daniel's been around for like 175 years. So he actually did the plastering on George Washington's house right after he crossed the Delaware. So this is what's happening. They're gonna go around this side. I think they got around the side over here already. Let's go around and check it out. Let's see what's happening over here. It's about 111 out today, so I don't know. If I had the choice, I think I'd still be out of town sitting on a beach. But it is about 111 degrees up here on this hill. I mean, the view is beautiful. You can see the lake off in the distance. So the view is incredible, but it is a little warm today. Anyway, let's go around here and check it out. So they started over here on this end of the house. You can see they did the eaves up above. Then they started right here at the front door, and they're working their way all the way around. But like I said, this is ivory in color. It's a nice color. It's going to look good with this roofing tile that we have up here. House is really turning out nice. We have had a lot of problems on all of our projects getting materials. You know, materials are still very hard to come by. The electrical conduit that I ran up the street from the panel up there to tie into Edison, that was 235 feet. That electrical conduit about 8 months ago would have cost about $380. It was almost $3,000. So there's a serious increase in price of materials, right? It's a supply and demand thing. They claim they don't have it. We really need it, so the cost goes up. Economics 101. Other than that, all of our projects are moving along real well. We did finish up the grading on Dustin Williams' project. If you've been following that over there, we're just waiting for our certification from the city, but they did require us now to go back and put in erosion control because it might rain eventually in this state. So we have to go back and put a bunch of erosion control on Dustin Williams' project. So we're going to be over there in the next couple days doing that before we can get our lot certified. We are still in the design phase for his garage. He picked a garage that he wants, so that's in the design phase. But we will be back over there in about a month or so working on his project again. So make sure you continue to follow along on that project. Make sure you continue to follow on this project. We've been filming this one from start. We're going to film it all the way to finish. We also have the 20,000 square foot we're building down here in Temecula, and we have a mansion that's coming up starting on July 15th, I believe. I do have to go out of town for 2 weeks on military orders in July, but we have a big mansion that's a one-of-a-kind, unbelievable project that's starting in July. Make sure you follow that. We're going to film that from start to finish. Thanks for watching the channel. Thanks for supporting us. Make sure you go over and join our Instagram page. We have some cool little videos over there, and we do a monthly giveaway. And give us a thumbs up on our videos. Give us a like if you don't mind. It just tells YouTube to recommend our videos to other people. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go in right now, and we'll get some footage of the drywall. Okay, here we go. Got the guys on stilts in here. This is Huber. He's worked for my drywall subcontractor for about 12 years. You see he's doing a great job. These guys know what they're doing. You know, they're the best of the best when it comes to this kind of stuff right here. That's why I use them. But things are going really good in here. You know what? Just the way we like it. You can see the texture right here on the wall. Try to focus on it a little bit. But like I said, in some states, you guys refer to the finish as a little different than we do out here in California. But this would be considered like a level 4 finish. You know, like I said, a level 5 would be completely smooth walls. But this is like a level 4. It has these small areas right here that you see, right? It leaves a little bit of indentation in the wall. This is a hand-troweled knockdown finish, very light hand-troweled knockdown finish. But this project is really coming together, really starting to look good. So I'm happy with everything so far. These guys are going to be working out here and getting this taken care of for the next few days. And then when they're done, we will primer all this. You know, we'll clean up this house and primer all this, and we'll start getting our cabinets in. So the guys are going to start building the cabinets on Friday, and then we'll start getting those installed. But we have a ways to go still, but things are really turning out nice for this customer. You know, looks really good. You can see the ceiling's all done. Right, I'll try to get a close-up of this textured finish so you can see. It's so bright in here because of the drywall color, but it looks really good. Let's get a close-up right here. You can see how he's applying it. These guys really work hard, you know. They do this every single day. They know what they're doing. You know, you don't want to hire people from Craigslist to do your job. You want to use actual licensed professionals. That's all we use on our projects. That's all we've ever used. And that's how you end up with a quality project. You know, you hire off of Craigslist, well, you're going to get what you get, and then you can't afford to, you know, go out and complain about it. Good job. See, he's going over it now, right? This is where he's knocking it down. Okay, so you see he applies it, and then he knocks it down, and it leaves these indentations that you see right here. Think of it this way. When you put a finish on your car, if you have like an old school hot rod, or you're going to get a new paint job on your car, you want somebody who knows what they're doing, because that's the final product. Just like this finish right here. This is the final product, and then paint is going to go over this. So if this is all messed up, then the paint job isn't going to look very good. That's why you hire professionals. Good job, Huber. And if you think this isn't exhausting, try applying drywall mud over your head all day, holding your arms up like that while walking on stilts. When you get really good at walking on stilts like this, you can advance yourself to working for the traveling circus, and you can get those 20-foot stilts. See, he's filling up his drywall pan. Great job. Remember in a previous video, we pointed out stud straightening, right? This is why. See that wall? Watch this. Oh yeah, perfectly flat, no humps in these walls. That's the way you want it. A professional product, when a client's gonna hire you and they're taking their hard-earned money and the biggest investment of their life possibly, they want the best of the best, and you need to give them the best of the best. That's it. Looks great. I'm going to get out of their hair so they can continue doing a good job and knocking this thing out. Okay, that's it for today out here on this project. These guys are going to continue forward with the color coding. We're gonna start roofing on Monday or Tuesday of next week. Our cabinets are currently being built at our cabinet shop. You know, we don't order cabinets from Home Depot or any place like that. You know, it's not sawdust held together by hairspray. We actually custom build everything in all the custom homes that we build. So we will get some footage in the next couple days of the cabinets being built. But what we're gonna do next, my painter's gonna be coming out. He's gonna primer all these walls and seal all these walls in. Then we will get the cabinets finished up, get those installed. And then after the cabinets are installed, our doors are being delivered in 2 days. We will install all the interior doors. Then we will come back after all the cabinets and doors are installed and we will paint everything. Okay, so that's what's happening next. We just want to seal in that drywall, get it nice and sealed, you know, and get it prepped for paint. But everything's going really good out here on this project. Been a little tough getting materials, but that's just the way it is for now. So thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Hit the like button, give us a like on our videos. Go over and join our Instagram page, and hopefully you can learn something by watching our projects that'll help you with your project. Have a great day.